All right, so we are going to look at that we are multiplying whole numbers and a fraction. So we're going to use models to complete the table. So let's look here. If I have 3 times 1/12, well, I know that 3 times 1/12, I'm going to make a model. So I'm going to make a model of, so I'm actually going to be adding, right, 1/12, not adding, I'm sorry, multiplying. 1/12 and 1/12. Remember we talked about that? Like I'm going to be saying 3 of those, 3 of 1/12, okay? Which, remember, I can multiply my whole number times my numerator. That'll give me my 3, right? But if I look, is my denominator changing every single time? No. And remember, repeated addition, right? I could add to get this because repeated addition is multiplication. So I would end up with 3 12s. All right, let's look at the next one. 4 times 2 12s. Well, again, same thing. If I did my 4 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know that this is 2/10, 2/10, because remember, repeated addition is multiplication. I'm actually adding all of these. So if I say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is the same thing as saying 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And did my denominator change any time that I was writing it? No. So my denominator is going to stay the same. All right, let's try the next one. And the next one, again, I'm going to draw 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Each one of those is 3 6 because I'm doing repeated addition. I'm actually adding 3 6 5 times. So if I look here, I'm going to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Well, I know that that's the same thing as saying 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. And if you look, did our denominator ever change? Nope, it stayed the same, so I'm going to make it a 6. All right, my next one is 2 times 4/5. I'm going to draw 2 shapes. Each one of those are 4/5. Right? So I know I'm saying 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, but it's the same thing as saying 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And did my denominator ever change? Nope, my denominator stayed the same, so it's going to stay the same here. I'm going to put a 5. All right, let's flip over and look at the top, okay? So you can find the product of a whole number and a fraction by multiplying the numerator, that's your top number, by the whole number. The denominator stays the same. Remember I kept saying that over and over again. The denominator stays the same. So let's underline this because this is important. We're going to underline the denominator stays the same. Okay? The numerator, right, I'm going to multiply my whole number. So let's underline this. Whole number and fraction by multiplying the numerator and the whole number. Okay? This is my step 1. Okay? This is my step 2. So step 1, multiply the whole number and the fraction by multiplying the whole number and the numerator. Okay? So here I'm going to say 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And my denominator stays the same. So that will be 3. All right, let's look at another try it. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to multiply my numerator times my whole number, numerator. 4 times 1 is 4. What happens with my denominator? It stays the same. So it's going to be a 6. Okay, let's try the next one. 3 times 2 is 6. My denominator stays the same. All right, I want you to continue practicing that for the rest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then I want you to practice comparing for 10, 11, and 12. So I'm going to do the same step. So let me show you on this one. I'm going to say 7 times 2 is 14. I have 14 fours, right? Because my denominator stays the same. Then I'm going to say 5 times 3 is 15. 15 fours. Which one is bigger? Which one is the alligator going to want to eat? He wants to eat 15/4. Okay, so you're going to continue with this. You don't need to do 13, 14, 15, or 16. You are going to flip over and you are going to do the real life math. Now remember, a shorter roller coaster track is 3/10 of a mile long. A longer roller coaster track is about 5 times as long as the short track. So we know that we're probably going to be looking at 5 times, and here's our fraction. Okay, how long in miles is a roller coaster track? Okay, so how would I write this? I'm going to write it as what? 5 times 3/10. Okay, because what I'm saying is I'm saying 5 times 3/10. So which one would be your answer? All right, so you're going to try that one. You are going to do number 17. So you are doing this one, 17, and you are going to do number 18. All right, and then if you finish that, you can always continue working in the practice page. Okay, remember, you can pause the video anytime that you need to pause it and go back and look at it if you still don't understand. After you're done with the Nearpod, you are going to take your quiz. And your quiz looks like this. So it's going to have, you're going to go through in circle. You're going to do 1 and 2, 6, number 8, number 9, number 15, 16, and 18. Okay? All right?